will only get harder, but the heroes are still too weak to clear them. It's time for that thing. All right, it's going well.
I get that you know a lot about this world. I mean, this game. But can you explain this to me too?
Usually in games of this genre, it's the partner character who explains things to the main character.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
This is the world of Skyna the Brave, the game where I've conquered all paths. But judging by the game's mechanics, it's a different genre.
A genre? Oh, you mean something like a thriller, romance, or horror?
The game I conquered was an RPG with CCG elements. But based on the situation, this game is probably a strategy simulation. It's almost certain. Just look at the style of the commands related to the territory building and the progression system.
I get the strategy part, but the simu what? Anyway, you can see the commands for building restoration and repair requests, right? Like in a game.
It's not like in a game, it is a game.
I don't really understand how it works, but it's cool to be able to help others so easily.
This kind of explanation could have been skipped. Don't waste my time anymore. I'm gonna work as fast as I can.
Okay, Savior. I won't interrupt you. Do you really have a solution, though? People don't just get stronger at the snap of a finger, you know.
Tell the Saintess of Blessings in detail, Mere Sage!
Mere Sage? Are you talking about me?
What? I didn't mean to say that, mediocre sage!
Don't be too harsh, even if he seems to hate the title. He actually likes to be called the Sage of Wisdom.
I could engrave it on a temple wall if you pay me.
That's not important. Winning is. And it's not that hard to get stronger in this game.
No way! Are you referring to the hero growth mentioned in Chapter 9, Verse 13 of the Lunolic Doctrine?
Yes, there are 4 types of hero growth.
The 4 types are level, star level, talent, and skill. As you level up, you become stronger. And when you reach a certain level, you can increase your star level. As your star level increases, you can learn new skills and talents. Raising talents makes your hero's troop stronger.
Improving your skills will make you more powerful. Don't steal the main character's dialogue.
I was about to read from Chapter 10 of the Lunolic Doctrine, too. That's a shame.
Increasing a hero's level is the most basic part of a game. You can level up by acquiring EXP from hunting or using items. Talents can improve as levels increase, and star levels can be raised if conditions are met. Most importantly, This allows you to have more troops. Talents can be raised with points that are earned each time a hero's level rises. It's important to strategically choose which talents to raise. Different talents may impact the ways you use a hero. If your hero seems weak, you've most likely improved the wrong talent. If that happens, you can use an item to reset it.
Let us bring the end! Audible of the heavens!
In the end, choosing the ways to strengthen your heroes is the core game mechanic of Skyna the Brave.
Skyna the Brave?
That's the name of this game, so...
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Are you saying we can make the territory stronger, but only after we grow?
Yes! That's what I've wanted to say!
Stop calling it a game.
A game is a game. You have to look at the facts and judge reality for what it is.
For them, this is reality. You're gonna confuse them when they hear you call it a game.
Confuse them? Oh, you mean their morale will take a hit. I get it now.
How could someone on his first playthrough know everything about hero growth?
Everything should be ready once we activate that thing.
Praise the Lunolic Doctrine's profound vastness! Heed me! The lowly ones get closer to the light via the Research Academy. Look at the remarkable development of the territory! It's just like what's written in the doctrine that the Lunolic Temple follows.
It's thanks to my strategy, not some doctrine.
How arrogant you are, mere sage! Don't you know that all should be humble before the goddess? Our doctrine tells of how the blessed truth, which the goddess achieves through the Saintess of Blessings, leads to the light.
So, what do you want me to do now, Saintess of Blessings?
It's suddenly on me now?
How dare you, mere sage! Respect the words of the goddess!
So I'm supposed to follow her word, am I?
I guess.
I guess the main character has to take action. While trying a few different routes, I made some comparisons. It's a good idea to research the economy here.
Why not increase the star fragment and castle levels first? We could match the star fragment level and the castle level.
You're such a noob. What's important isn't the level, but the production amount and where it's used. We need resources in order to increase the star fragment and castle levels. It's easy to run out of resources if you don't start managing them early on. So, we need to start researching the economy here to prevent interruption of territory development. Remember this to play the game sensibly.
Wow. I don't like your know-it-all attitude, but you do know a lot about this.
Oh, one more thing.
You seem like you're having fun. I'm glad at least one of us is enjoying themselves.
I'm just utilizing my full capabilities in order to lead the world, that's all. That's how I play my games.
Lead the world? You're really something else. I don't even know where I am right now. I still don't know what's going on. I just want to go home.
Don't worry, the game is pretty easy to play. The game I know is the RPG version, but the storyline is shared. So soon, we'll...
You say we're in a game, but this is just like the real world. Only there's no such thing as progression in the real world. I don't get what you're talking about. Sorry. I'm venting to you, and you're just as impacted as I am.
It's okay, Mio. I know you're an irrational person. But one thing's for sure. This game is going to end soon enough.
Really? I trust you, but why do you seem disappointed? Don't you want to go back?
Me? No, it's not that. I hate the fact that I couldn't come up with a strategy to get us back to Earth faster.
That's good to hear. So you're saying we'll be able to go back soon, right?
My strategy was perfect, and I was rarely off my timing on anything. We should reach the ending with optimal efficiency soon. But then again, why do I feel like this is going to be like that time I accidentally chose a wrong option and got a bad ending?
Why are you looking at the princess, Sage of Wisdom?
Titan, please appear for the people of Skyna! Hi! It's too high! So that's the legendary Titan! Legendary Titan! The oath of the stars left by the goddess to protect Skyna! The Titan has awakened!
I can't believe I'm seeing a Titan awaken with my own eyes.
We're going to ride this thing all the way to the royal castle?
Non-gamers just don't get it. Titans are the ultimate weapon, but they can't be used right away. Right now, it'll help us boost morale and fighting spirit.
Kind of like a statue of a hero in a public square?
First, let's look for the sword that is the Titan's core.
You mean like the legend, the sword made in the image of stars? That is a really generic legend. I can't believe we were...
This is something that only the player gets to see. So of course it makes sense that no one else knows it can be activated. If we find 2 more cores, we can use them in battle.
Now that I got this mansion back, I guess I can do my job now. You may not know this, but I gathered many items early on while traveling throughout Skyna. I can guarantee they will help you on your journey. Since you are also Claudia's friends, I will give you these items. But nothing in this life is ever free. You must do what I ask and handle it flawlessly. All creatures promised there would be friendship between the Titans, the goddess, and living beings. So why were we abandoned by the goddess?
No, the goddess didn't abandon us.
Then why did the kingdom fall?
You see, Princess, the power of the star fragment has returned, and the Titan has arisen. The Sage of Wisdom and the Saintess of Blessings responded to our call.
But what if someone who's a better leader than me had survived instead?
No, Princess. You are a brave person who can lead Skyna to the light.
I don't have the wisdom, strength, or power to work miracles.
Princess, when the royal castle was in flames and the monsters were upon us, you didn't give up, and you escaped with the knights and maids. When everyone thought we were done for, you bravely stood up and swore that if all you could do was pray, you'd pray, and you'd never shed tears as long as there was blood left to shed. Look at all those people who evacuated with you.
Everyone got hurt and ended up exhausted because I forced them to evacuate.
They're not exhausted because of you, Princess. They endured it because you were there for them. Please keep in mind that stars guide the way just by being themselves, shining in the dark to give others hope.
Claudia, thank you for empowering me. Now is not the time to be weak. A guiding star should not let its light dim, even when faced with the darkest clouds. Until Skyna finds peace, I won't give up. If my light flickers, please enlighten me again.
I'll always serve by your side.
Ugh, so weak. Quests and flashback events that can't be skipped are nonsense.
How can you say that after seeing that? Poor princess. It must be so tough. She's so young like us.
Pity won't help clear the game.
Okay. I can't think of everything as just a game like you do. It's all so realistic. And the more I talk to them, the more I care.
That's why you have to skip that stuff.
Look, I get it. You know this world very well. By the way, I don't mind that you're enjoying this game, situation. But do you really know how we can get back?
Why are you in such a hurry to go back? If the reality we come from were a game, it would be the worst game ever. The characters are irrational, the learning curve is abrasive, and it's governed by sloppy mechanics. If reality had gone through the proper focus groups, it would have been cancelled in just a few hours.
But we have no choice but to stay there. Aren't you worried about your family?
Fear, anxiety, sadness. Inefficient emotions like those are only useful in rapport quests. The speedrun strategy I prefer is efficient, and it doesn't involve being distracted by story or emotions.
Enough with the strategy! The reality you're talking about isn't filled with only bad things. My grandma is part of that reality. I am the only family my grandma has left. I can't even remember my mom and dad's faces. Whenever I'd cry from missing my parents I don't even remember, my grandma would give me a big hug, and she'd softly sing me a song. That song is the only thing my grandma can remember now. But she still looks at me and smiles when I sing her that song. My grandma is all alone at the hospital. I need to go back.
Yes, that's why I'm taking the shortest route to clear this.
That's not it. I'm talking about after I go back. I'm not like you. Those people are real to me, and this is reality. Data, strategies, I don't know about any of that stuff. More importantly, we're giving them hope. The princess looks at us with such desperate eyes.
Hope? Ugh, you are such a non-gamer.
Yeah, I'm a non-gamer, so I don't know a lot of things, but I am sure of one thing. This game means a lot to you, and you truly enjoy it. I know what that feels like because I was the same way once. When I was training to be a singer, I gave it my all, just like everyone else training with me. When you're desperate, you hang on for dear life and try your best. You begin to see things for what they really are.
You could have just said I'm sincere about game strategies.
Yeah, I know you don't like hearing this stuff since you're all about efficiency and summarizing things. But what I'm saying is that you're a good person.
What's with the corny line all of a sudden? You're my partner, and I'm helping because you keep talking about wanting to go back. In other words, it was a rational decision.
It was a rational decision. Either way, you're a good person. A good person who tries to choose a good, rational path.
I'd like to skip this inspirational cutscene, please.
Hey, however you want to take this message, please at least consider my opinion. Anyway, I have to get back to my grandma no matter what. She may not remember anything lying in that hospital bed, but I know she's waiting for me. For some, I guess efficient strategies are a good thing. Especially since you're serious about this world. But if you're treating this game like how I treat singing, don't you think you can make people happier with your strategies? I want you to take a good look at these people, just like how you see the game itself.